What's up, guys? Back in here with another one. This time it's not going to be music. Gonna look at a little stand-up comedy. Bill Burr. It's called Paper Tiger, and then it says white women. So, I listen to Bill Burr occasionally, his Monday morning podcast. I like that. I like his rant, his style of that. But I've never actually watched one of his full stand-ups. So, but I'm familiar with his brand of comedy. So I'll be checking out other things on the channel other than music, maybe some interviews. I mean, you guys leave it in the comments, any suggestions on anything you want to see me react to or look at. So some people be like, could you just let the video play? It's like, nah, this is a reaction. So if you want the video, maybe I'll start putting a link to just the blank video and then you can go enjoy. Other than that, thank you everybody that's here. I appreciate y'all. Let's get into it.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But I think white women started it. It's the worst. The fucking worst. It's all they do is bitch, moan, and complain. I had no idea how difficult it was to be a white woman in the United States of America. Evidently, it's really difficult.
Bro, that's not something you'd ever think somebody would say, honestly. The thing I like about him, even on his podcast, he's just gonna be brutally honest. He's the guy in the party who's like, yeah, you're fat. Yeah, you're ugly. Yeah, you're this, you're that. And he's just looking you dead in your shit and giving it to you straight. I mean, you can't not like that in the way that at least he's being honest and he's giving it to everybody the same way. So I definitely like that about Bill Burr.
Yeah, they're always bitching. Do you have any idea what it's like to be me? Well, I imagine it would be slightly less awesome than my life. What happened to you today, sweetheart, huh? Did they not chill your rosé? You know? Was the trolley not running down at the mall? What happened? No, it's unreal. I'm really fucking annoyed how white women have the fucking balls.
And that's how a lot of us, we sound like that too, compared to third world countries. I'm not saying there's not bad parts and bad shit going on. I'm fully aware. But like he said, some people sound ridiculous complaining in comparison to what's really going the fuck on. And some people live in their own little bubble and have no idea that real shit's going down all the time. So that was some real shit. That made me laugh.
To throw my white privilege in my face, you know? Sort of separate themselves from these white males with their white male privilege. It's like, bitch, you're sitting in the jacuzzi with me. The fucking... Yeah, but you're fucking whining. Look, right out of the gate, all right? If you live in some honey boo-boo lifestyle on the Appalachian Trail, you know, your uncle just banged you in the dirt.
Oh, shit. He said honey boo-boo. I totally forgot that was a thing for a minute. I remember, what was it, a year or so ago, her mom, what was her name, Mama June, she was tripping and doing a bunch of drugs and shit. But other than that, I haven't really thought about honey boo-boo. I never watched the show. Maybe I'll have to watch an episode of the show. Because I never watched it. I was just hearing about it and what was going on, and it sounded like a train wreck, so I stayed far away. That's crazy he mentioned her. I totally forgot.
All right, I can listen to you. Now, one of my fantasies is I want to drive by a woman's rally and just say the most sexist shit I can think of, just to watch them lose their minds. You know, just drive by real slow and be like, yeah, why don't you get back in the kitchen where you belong? Just to look in the rearview mirror, watching them flipping out.
Do you do that too? Am I I feel like I'm one of the only other people that does that, plays out wild and crazy scenarios in my head. And I'm like, man, what if it went down like this? Or what if it went down like that? And then you'll just be laughing chuckling, cracking up to yourself, thinking about that shit, and then you tell somebody else, and they can't see it how you see it in your head, so they're like, okay, weirdo, whatever. I don't know. It's just funny to know he does that too.
On the road, spinning around like Leatherface at the end of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like. Yeah, no, it's a very, I don't know, times are changing, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, Michelle Obama's doing an arena tour. That's another thing going on. I'm gonna say that again, Michelle Obama.
Anybody listen to her podcast? I do not. I don't know if it's good or bad. Leave that in the comments. If you like Michelle Obama's podcast, and if you like her book. I have that book. I think it was called Becoming. I got gifted the book. I still haven't read it. I'm going to just be honest. I like audiobooks better, so maybe if you guys say it's good in the comments, like, yeah, I read it. It's really good. It's inspiring, all that shit. If you put that down there, then I'll probably do the audiobook, and maybe I'll tell you guys what I think of that. But I just want to know, because I haven't met anybody that's listened to her podcast, no diz, so just not in my world. So I'm curious how it goes down over there.
Is doing an arena tour. She's not playing comedy clubs. She's doing arenas. When did first ladies start acting like they got elected? You know?
Shit.
Dude, being a first lady, that's not a fucking job. Right? Look how quiet is it in here. Why is it so fucking quiet? You think that's a job? It's not a fucking job. Dude, if you really think it's a job, just look at her.
I don't know. It depends on what you do with it. Like, if you're running your own shit, like Hillary Clinton was on her own shit, and like everybody looked up to Jackie Kennedy, and then Michelle Obama. I mean, she was definitely on her own trying to get America fit, and like, yeah, she had her own thing going on. So as soon as they got out of there, look, she went and got her own lane with the books and speaking and podcasts. So I don't know. I can't downplay the role. If you disagree, let me know. If you're like, yeah, it's some bullshit. Like in certain instances, yeah, we know. It's just a title and you're along for the ride. But that could be a male too. Like we're gonna see with the first gentleman. Let's see how he does. Like he might not get shit done. He might just be there for all the photo ops. Who knows? So I'm not just gonna put it on the first lady.
Right? Look at Obama. When that guy got elected, he looked like he was about 41 years old. When he left office, that guy looked like he was about 73. Right?
Facts.
Look at Michelle. She looks younger now than she did when that dude got elected.
Oh, shit.
What has she done for the last 8 years? Yeah, other than laying a giant vat of Illuminati-level lotion, just sit there floating.
Bro. That was a point, though. That was a hell of a point. Because Barack went in there, he looked like a young black dude. He came out looking like an old black man. And Michelle, you saw her the other day. Like, she is like drinking the fountain of youth from somewhere. Like, she's got the connect. Because she's going backwards. So that was definitely a point about the stress level. And all the presidents, that shit happens to. Like, I don't know any president that really goes in there and comes out like, yeah, that was great for me. That didn't put a day on me. Like, man, the stress level must be insane.
A couple hours, a shapeshifter comes in and dumps another bucket on her. She pops her head up. Hey, Bam Bam, tell Stevie Wonder to come down and play some songs tonight. Now, I found out she's doing a tour because she's doing a book tour. Yeah, she wrote a book. She wrote a book about not having a job.
Bro, he's going off right now. Like, this shit is funny. Shout out to Bill Burr. Like, I definitely got to sit down and watch some of his full stand-ups because he's got me cracking up right now. Like, he's just going off. But, like, do you guys believe in it, in any of those conspiracy theories, like the shapeshifter shit, or even the Illuminati? Definitely put in the comments that, because I want to hear from you guys on that. Like, who believes in all that type of shit? Like, he's making a joke of it, but there's people who are dead ass serious. Like, yo, there's some shit going on. I believe there's some shit going on. I don't know what though. I'm not that deep in the game, so let me know what you think.
1, how to know if a dick tastes presidential.
Oh, shit.
How to weed your way through all that local representative cock and get to the big swinging dick in the room. I'll tell you right now, say what you want about Republican presidents, but they got their first ladies in line. They do.
That is kind of true, I think. Like, Republican first ladies, like, you don't hear, like, they don't stand out too much. Like, you got, on the Democrat side, you got Hillary Clinton, you got Michelle Obama. Shit. At least that's 2. On the other side, I don't know any. So, yeah. That is crazy. So that was a point. He's making good points, and that's what I like about his comedy. It's like Chris Rock. Like, you're gonna hear them out, and it's gonna be funny, but at the same time, they're gonna make good points and make you like, damn, I didn't even see it like that. I didn't even think of it like that. So that's like a cool aspect to them, Chappelle, like all that. I'll call it like thinking comedy versus like, oh, I farted, ha 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 ha. And there's a place for that too, but I think that's just not really my style of comedy.
Dude, George W. was president for 8 years. 8 years. I don't even know his wife's name.
Oh, shit, that's true.
What was it, Abigail or some shit? Maggie? No clue. Donald Trump's wife stands behind him like a giant meerkat, like... Bill Clinton was president, his wife never shut up. Ah, I want to do healthcare!
It's just the way he like gets into character and does it. That's funny. It's not even like what he's saying. But when he said that about Bush, I was like, oh yeah, Laura Bush. I remembered that. So, but that him doing the actions like that, that's the hilarious part. I love it.
He fucked around on her so much, he's like, all right, whatever, just do it. But I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna check out that fucking tour. I gotta see what that's all about. You know? Who opens? Who opens on that fucking tour? Was it Oprah Winfrey's husband? You know? Does he fucking come out and talk about what it's like to walk her dogs?
Bro, Stedman, he's playing and has played his position. But if you were in that position, why not? Fuck it. The perks probably outweigh the headaches for sure. Like, it doesn't seem like he has to do a whole lot other than be there when he's told to be there. So, I would do that shit. If you would do that shit, let me know. And if you wouldn't do that shit, definitely let me know and tell me why you wouldn't. It's like, shit. They showed something, I remember it was VH1, like The Lavish Life or something, and they were showing where he lived, like some guest house on her property. That house is something you would work your whole life in and never get there. That's what he's staying in on some whatever shit on her property. Crazy.
Dude, essayist, and I gotta bring him around. Look, I'm sure that there's some feminists in the crowd right now not appreciating this joke, feeling triggered, feeling like they need to fucking put out a hashtag or some shit and be brave and speak out. You know what? You're full of shit. You are.
Man, I feel like overall everybody's too sensitive. Like, if you would watch this and you know it's a comedy show or a stand-up and you get all triggered and you're like, oh my God, why would you say that? And that hurt my feelings. Who gives a fuck about your feelings? For real, the whole world doesn't stop because your feelings got hurt. Everybody got to tighten up and toughen the fuck up. Like, yeah, we shouldn't be going around just spewing hate speech. But if you go to a comedy show and you hear some fucked up stuff, but everybody's getting it, just take your turn. You know, it's not a big deal. Like, that's where I totally am like, man, come on. When people go places for a laugh, but when it turns on them, they're like, oh, but they were laughing at everybody else. And that happens all day, every day.
All those feminists are full of shit. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, someday, there's gonna be the first woman president. All right? Which means you don't even know what her fucking platform is, and you automatically cheer. It's got the same genitalia. Fucking, I'm telling you, they're not smart people. Feminists, they're not as smart as they're coming off. I'm telling you.
Yo, and I did that. I can't even lie. For Barack, when first black president, that was automatic. And so many people can go with that, like as far as black people. Like, a lot of people didn't know what. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't know his policies. I didn't know nothing. It was just like, what? Barack, black president, my vote. Here you go. Like, he was hanging with all the right celebrity. He did it right. And I can admit that. Like, I totally was just like, he's black, I'm voting for him. That's what it is. And that's real. There's a lot of groupthink out there. I'm not the only one. If you've done that, like for real, women would vote for women. Like, you vote for who looks like you. Like, that's how it is. I don't see why that's a hard concept to a lot of people. It's like, you just got to admit that. Like, we're all down for our own individual gangs a lot of times.
Someday, there's gonna be... By the way, this is gonna be my last show ever, by the time this fucking thing comes out. Someday, there's gonna be the first female president, which means there's gonna be the first male first lady, right?
What happened?
And you wait, you fucking wait. The first time that dude opens these feminists, they're all gonna be, you shut the fuck up! You shut the fuck up! It is her time now! It is her time!
Bro, and we're here now. What do they call him? The first gentleman? Like, that's crazy. Because it's like Beyonce with Jay-Z. Like, it goes, oh yeah, Beyonce's here with her husband. It's like, damn. It's like, he's somebody too, for sure. But a lot of her fans and stuff just play him off like, she's bringing her husband. I'm like, man, I'm a Jay-Z fan, so I'm like, come on, chill out with that. Like, for real. He does stuff too. Stop hating. Love you, Beyonce.
Not you. Go pick out some plates, bitch. You are the first lady. He's gonna get treated like Tom Arnold when he was with Roseanne.
God.
Secret Service name will be like Appendix or Doesn't Matter. Not worthy of protecting. Just entered the Oval Office. Not worthy of protecting.
Dog.
I don't know what it is.
That's crazy. Like, that he brought up Roseanne and Tom Arnold. Like, I always forget about that. Was their marriage long or was it short? I have no fucking idea. So if you know that, definitely put that in the comments. I'd be interested to know, because I'm not going to go out of my way and look it up. I'm sorry. I totally forgot that marriage happened until he mentioned it. But overall, definite thumbs up. Gonna have to check out a full, like, Bill Burr stand-up. It's gonna happen, and I'll let y'all know what I think. But right there, man, he had me. I needed that laugh today. That's what's up. And that's what you gotta do sometimes. If you're feeling low or anything, just watch some comedy. Watch something that's gonna make you laugh. Like, that's what they get paid to do. That's their gift, and they're sharing it with us. So thank y'all for sharing this with me. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment for sure. You know, I'm active in the comments. And I appreciate y'all for all the information that you give, for sure. And hit the notification bell so you know we're in here. I got some more coming. Like I said, there's going to be a lot more music, and there's going to be non-music. I'm just going to share moments with y'all as far as, you know, me discovering stuff and finding stuff. And we'll work through it together. And if you got any suggestions, leave that in the comments. Let me know. Other than that, we're about to end the week out. I hope y'all keep the bullshit out and keep your energy the fuck high and go into the weekend, you know, feeling like $1,000,000. But yeah, definitely look out. We got some more coming. And I said, I appreciate y'all always. If you're new here, you got to watch me shut it down. If you've been here, you know what time it is.